perhaps it's something quite nuanced behind this, the sense of, in white working class families, that sort of drive, that aspiration for education to get on in life is somehow lacking. But how on earth do you correct that?
Well, I mean, Matthew's identified the problem, but not exactly how to solve it. I think that is really tricky. What we shouldn't do is get rid of inclusion and diversity, but we perhaps have to apply it in a different way. I mean, the whole point of inclusion was to stop unconscious bias or even conscious bias, where whether it comes to a job or going to university, you kind of choose the people who are most like you. So that was the whole point of it in the first place. Now, we've got to sort of counter that, and the question is how to go and do that. Now, if white working class children are being left behind, they therefore need a leg up. Universities should take the brightest and best, no matter what ethnic background they come from. But it may be we need almost like a handicap system in golf. You get certain points you have to get depending on where you are. So if, for instance, you're in a situation where you are overly represented by Chinese background children, they might have to go a point down while your white working class go a point up, and vice versa. Keep the balance going.
Yeah, no, it strikes me that there are often incentives and grants and schemes to help a lot of people out there if they're from an ethnic minority background. But when it comes to the white working class, it has to be on meritocracy alone for a lot of the time. Do you think there needs to be something that, universities, instead of looking at things through the prism of colour and ethnicity, instead look at class?
Well, I think look at individuals is more the point. That the whole thing is that if you're talking about the white working class kids falling behind, the first question is, should they be falling behind? I mean, are they up to going to university? That's question number one. And if they are, you've got to help them, which means that it may well be, that's the sort of points type system I'm talking about. They get extra points so as they can be helped.